This video will be basically me doing the review with you to make sure you understand what's going on. So let's work through problem number one together. So for problem number one, we have 5 miles. Let's make a little key down here of what our conversions are. 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 yard equals 3 feet or 36 inches. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet or 1,760 yards. That'd be nice to refer to as we work through this assignment. So in our first problem, we have 5 miles to yards. Well, since yards are a smaller unit than miles, we're going to have to multiply so we get a bigger number of yards. So this is big, this is small, multiply. 5 times 1,760 yards in a mile. So let's do that math. 0, 30, carry a 3, 35 plus 3 is 38, carry a 3, 5, 8. So we have 8,800 yards. For our next one, we're going from yards to inches. Again, yards are bigger, inches are smaller, so we're going to have to multiply. And to go from 7 yards to inches, we have to multiply by 36 because 36 inches are in a yard. So 7 times 6 is 42, carry a 4. 21 plus 4 is 25. So we have 252 inches. For our next problem, we are going from inches to yards. And this one's going to be a little tricky, so make sure you pay attention. So inches are smaller, yards are bigger. So we have to divide on this problem. And we have to divide by 36 because there's 36 inches in a yard. So 150 divided by 36. As you might realize by now, this will not divide perfectly. So 36 goes into 1 0 times, goes into 15 0 times, and goes into 150, I would say maybe close to 4. Let's check that out. 36 times 4 equals 24, carry a 2. 12 plus 2 is 14, so 144. And as you see, it's not going to work out well. However, that could be our remainder. And we could write this problem right here as 4 and 6 over 36, which could simplify, divide by 6, y'all remember that, to 1/6. So our answer could be 4 and 1/6 yards. On this problem on number 4, you might notice it says feet and inches. That's because there'll be some leftover inches, kind of like on our last problem, after we do this math. So we're going from a small unit like inches to a big unit like feet. So we're going to have to divide again. However, this time, instead of writing it as a fraction, we're going to put our leftover inches right here. So there are 12 inches in a foot, so we have to divide by 12. 12 goes into 1 0 times. 12 goes into 11 0 times. And 12 goes into 110 9 times. 12 times 9, it's a math act, be 108. Subtract, and we get 2 left over. So we have 9 feet and 2 inches. Because this right here stands for the 9 feet, and this would be the 2 leftover inches we have yet to use. On our next one, we're going from a bigger unit like yards to a smaller unit like inches. So here we're going to have to multiply. Usually multiplying is easier. And again, there's 36 inches in 1 yard. So we have 36 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48. Carry a 4. 24 plus 4 is 28. So we have 288 inches. For problem number 9, it says Ty has 2 pieces of wood use less than, greater than, or equal to signs to compare the pieces of wood. So here we have our pieces of wood. Piece 1 is 1 yard and 9 inches, and piece 2 is 44 inches. To do this problem, we're going to need to convert both these pieces to the same units of measurement. So let's say piece 1, and let's convert that to inches. So 1 yard and 9 inches, we want to convert just to inches. And then compare that to piece 2's inches. Well, 1 yard equals 36 inches. So this would be 36 inches plus 9 inches. When you add those together, you get 45 inches. So therefore, piece 1 is greater than piece 2. So piece 1 is greater than piece 2. Question 10. Lily built an orange shelf and a brown shelf to hang in her room. The orange shelf is 5 feet 6 inches long. The brown shelf is twice as long. What is the length of the brown shelf? Well, that kind of seems easy. We could just double both measurements. We have 5 feet, we have 6 inches. So what is twice as long means times 2. So that'd be 5 feet times 2 equals 10 feet. 6 inches times 2 equals 12 inches. So we could say 10 feet, 12 inches. However, you would know that 12 inches equals 1 foot. So therefore, the total answer is 11 feet. For problem number 11, it says the table shows the name of each volunteer and the height of the baby elephant each volunteer measured. Which volunteer measured the tallest elephant? So looking at our table here, we have George and he measured a 2-yard tall elephant. Kelsey's was 68 inches. Mariah's was 5 feet, and Brian's was 5 feet 10 inches. And we're looking for the tallest elephant. Well, right away, we can say that Mariah is not the tallest because 5 feet 10 inches is clearly taller than 5 feet. For this problem, we should probably convert all of these to the same units. Since this one right here is 68 inches, let's just convert all these to inches. So 2 yards for George's converted to blank inches. Well, yards are bigger, inches are smaller, so we have to multiply. And there are 36 inches in a yard. So 36 times 2. So that'd be 12, carry 1, 6, 7. That'd be 72 inches. 72 inches. For Brian, his is 5 foot 10 inches. Let's just convert the 5 feet to inches. Inches or feet are bigger, inches are smaller, so we have to multiply again. And there are 12 inches in a foot, so 5 times 12 is 60. Plus his 10 inches he already has, that is 70 total inches. And then Kelsey's is only 68 inches, so George's elephant is the tallest because it is 72 inches tall.